Welcome everybody to another Switch stream that hasn't happened in a hot minute. Well, not, I think it's only like a week actually. Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up about that because that's not true. Anyways, welcome everybody to Esoteric Ebb. It is, like I said a minute ago, your boy Switch, and it is time to play Esoteric Ebb. It's time to start my fucking cleric arc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So, I was planning on playing Esoteric Ebb a while ago, a good while before I played Replaced. I was actually going to play like on release day and then probably dip out for a while because that's when I was going on my trip. And then that didn't happen because of just my own personal shit. So, I ended up putting it off, and then I didn't really stream during March. And then from there, I had just been kind of holding on to it. I wanted to play something before it, and that's what Replaced was. And now that I'm done with Replaced and I'm feeling up to streaming right now, admittedly, your boy's been sleeping like fucking ass these past couple weeks. But fuck it, we ball. But yeah. So I wanted to at least start it. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a crazy long session, maybe like 2 or 3 hours or so. But I did want to get my foot in the door on this one because I've been so stoked to fucking play it after I heard it released. And it's fun to play another game that I played the demo of on stream. You know, but mainly it's because this game was. Mainly, sorry, I read Akko's message. Mainly because this game looks beautiful, and what I played of the first demo that I played, because there was another demo that came out, and then since I didn't play that one, I think from that demo it was supposed that was the demo that saved your progress. So since I didn't play that demo, we're not going to be going off of my save file from the demo they streamed. We're gonna go straight from the jump. I am gonna play the same build though, and the only thing that is going to stick in terms of like what happened, the only thing I'm gonna like save scum on is the thing that the homies be remembering the most from that session, and that was getting the date with the orc lady. That is the only thing that's gonna stick from that session. If I end up beating like the fucking zombie or skeleton ever in the basement, the starting basement, we're gonna go with that. I'm also not gonna play this like I played Disco Elysium all those years ago, where I like save scum like a motherfucker. We are just gonna, unless I feel like I've soft locked myself, we're just gonna go straight through it. We're gonna let the choices hit. We're gonna let the rolls hit. And that's what's gonna happen. The only time I'm gonna save scum, besides obviously like I just said with the with feeling I'm soft locked, is with the orc lady. That's it, and that's gonna happen at like the beginning of the stream. That is the only time we're gonna save scum with this. Not because I have anything against save scumming, I just don't want to play it like that. I love Disco Elysium, but I also want to not do that this time around. I want to let the choices hit. I want to let the weight of the dice stay that weighty, you know? But let me read Akko's messages because my boy's going through it right now. I'm gonna crash the fuck on. After 45 monster killing to another monster is in the same area of the other monster, got the recipe for sewing, but I have 350 monsters kill and no recipe of that I was searching. Fuck, bro. That drop rate is ass. Holy shit. So great seeing you play this. Tomorrow's your day. It is indeed my day tomorrow. I'm not going to elaborate what Akko means by that. Please don't elaborate what that means, Akko. I mean, people who were around last year will probably know, but... The day of the man, the legend, the legend, you. I don't know if it's that far, but thank you, Akko. All right, let's get into it. Let's get the D20s out. You know what I'm saying? All right, all fucking right. Well, I might as well what you call it? I might as well, we'll go through this normally, but I'm gonna read through these again. Like, all of them again. Just get a good refresher. So, lore. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Earth lives in that sliver of land. Torna's lament, folk prayer. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities. But why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. Become a zealot, regain your honor, set out on your divine mission. The cleric's unique take on strength. Uses. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items, be violent or manly. Is that a typo? Oh, no, it's not. This isn't. Okay. The reason I thought that is because I thought this was like the whole thing was one sentence, but this small text is one sentence or one thing, and then this is another thing. Be violent and or manly, useful in encounters. Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism, increased manhood. What the fuck? Strange yet stranger than heaven. God damn it, Akko. God damn it. Dude, it's so bad. I wanna fucking play that one. Dude, so as far as I understand it, it is exactly what I want it to be. It's the origin story of the Tojo clan. And that's one of those things I've been fucking wanting for them to explore, and that looks so good, right? And then on the flip side of that, like the fucking musical importance, the importance of music in the fucking game. Oh my god. I wanna fucking play it. Bro. A high-strength cleric votes for the... I might have to mute really quick. Votes for the party of Norvik, prays to his dead god, uses brute force on puzzles, punches big bad evil guys on the face, wants to become a real human hero, loves quest, simple as. A low-strength cleric is a weak, sniveling rat, bows down to anyone stronger, can't handle the banter, gives up when the going gets tough, is afraid of women, doesn't care about quests. Well, damn, okay. You love some esoteric quest? Yeah, but fucking RNG drops. God fucking damn it. Them RNG drops are fucked. So cool, tomorrow's your birthday. Akko, I told you not to elaborate. What you mean, man? Also, I should say that's I'm not super serious about that. Yep, tomorrow is the B-Day. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I might. I really don't know if I am. I know I streamed on my birthday last year, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time around. No, you're chilling. I'm fucking around, more or less. It's just one of those things I don't talk about normally. Okay, so what is my strength stat again? Oh, I actually put this pretty high. What the fuck? Okay. So, no bad modifiers on that. That's good. And then the next one is Dex, which is also my proficiency, so that accidental click actually works out. Accidental FBO chud my apologies, bro. You're good, brother. Alright, dexterity. It is imperative to simply explain to these people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. Meriadoc Moonwatch, sights beyond reeds. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. The haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance. And of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you. To grab as much as you can while the grabbing's good. To progress towards a new future full of freedom. To those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you, no one else will. So handle. Dude, on the topic of JoJo's, since I got fucking presents recently, I had presents before my birthday, I have my shelf full of manga. Like I have multiple shelves of manga and like books and shit. But one shelf, I ended up no, actually it's not fully manga, but it's almost fully manga, right? And I keep every time I walk past it, like to go out of my room, I see I've see the two parts of JoJo I fully collected now after somebody gifted me the fourth and final volume of part 2 that I've been wanting for a hot minute. It's all there. I have part 1 and part 2, and I keep walking past that, and that shit, seeing that it's complete is such an awesome fucking feeling. I love collecting shit, so seeing it like fully completed is so good. With enough dexterity, you can steal anything. Pick locks, sneak, dodge traps, roll initiative, and react quickly as a dashing rogue. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. Mechanical benefits of dexterity. I didn't know it was going to tie into roll initiative, so I might be getting good initiatives in this bitch. With what I put in that. Damn, I really fucking think a shit ton of that. High Dex Cleric. Votes for the Revolutionary Free Striders. Collects pounds of shiny coins. Acts first in every encounter. Avoids trouble for a bruise. Always has a witty reply. Looks out for himself. Takes big risks and wins every time. A low Dex Cleric takes big risks and fails every time. Didn't notice anything in time. Stumbles over his own feet. Drops the ball, figuratively and literally, is slow, mentally and physically, is dirt poor, very embarrassing. Are we well shaming out here? Damn, alright. Have dexterity impacts the cleric. Alright, so this motherfucker is gonna go up to... Okay. So I think it's at... Yeah, it's gonna be a 14 for dex until I add to the background focus, because the background focus I picked got me up to 16 dex. It's also interesting to know that it stops at 15 on stats. I can't remember. I'm assuming that's a D&D thing, because that would make sense if it was. All right, Constitution. Oh, this is my bad stat. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's not a proficiency. All right, that's my Constitution. Always listen to your hungry stomach. The Hedonist, a blind manifesto. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut, the instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It's a voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate, I was gonna say that with a different pronunciation, but I realized I was fucking that up, can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it. Retain the morality of fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. The clerics you need to take on Constitution. It means you have a way with your hands, huh? Show me a magic trick now. Constitution is needed for hit points, control your body, and its esoteric connection. Your political party polled 2% last week, and you don't care. Pain is good for you. A high Constitution cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focuses on the good things in life. Is tougher than entropy. Keeps his neuroticism in check. Talks with the spirits in the walls. Listens to his gut. Is already dead. A low Constitution cleric will die. Panics over everything. Listens to his gut and is wrong. Has no control of his bodily functions. Can't handle the pain. Has no special connection with walls. Base Constitution. No, this is not my proficiency. This is also a stat that I put a decent amount into. A glorious design. Let those who learn lead. Through merit of ability and nothing else. Lord Phileas Prax, autobiography Prax. This fucking pisswings flamboyant green musician asked, give me a golden treasure. It was the fucking golden medal of my recipe. Dude, that recipe drop rate. Okay, it's gonna be okay. I hate to say this, Akko, but it's gonna be really funny if it's one of two things. Or it's already really funny if it's because it's of what happened and how deep it's gone. But it's gonna be really fucking funny if it's not the right enemy. If you've been grinding this dude and killing him so many fucking times, and it's not the right drop, it's not the right guy that drops it. I would feel bad, but it's gonna be really fucking funny. Alright. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple. Pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world. So too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your I almost said Jesus. Bring your Jesus to the masses. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past. Therefore, it is only rational you who truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Uses. Higher intelligence lets you prepare more spells, think, plan, and execute an actual plan. So I think if I'm good, I might be using more spells in this go around, which I kind of fuck with the idea of. I think when I did this on the demo, and I also agree with this process here as well. Just gotta check to make sure that I'm not doing something wrong when applying this. But I like I usually play bonk builds, right? I like high strength, high constitution type of shit. At least Dark Souls, right? I kind of want to play into more stuff, into more like things like speed and charisma. I think are my main things I'm always interested in nowadays with building characters. So I think that's what I'm going for here, or at least what I was going for in the demo stream. And what you put on almost a pedestal? High Key Hi-Fi Rush. I've never stopped fucking thinking about that game. I fucking love that game to bits. I was gonna muster a gym bro that doesn't go look Maxi. It's just the exact same stats as the Body Improvement Club from Mob Psycho. Fuck, I've been watching so much Mob Psycho recently, man. That shit is so good. But back to what I was saying. I wanna dip more into different builds. Like maybe like a high intelligence build with like spell casting. Not specifically in this game. If I do a replay of this game one day, I genuinely might, because I've been thinking about replaying Disco recently. But I'm thinking of, you know, speccing into more stuff like that. I like the idea of that, you know? I want to expand out of the very safe, very, you know, content build of like, I hit like a fucking train and it's hard to die. Granted, that might work out better in this game than I'm going high dex, high charisma, but who knows? But and the role is a high int cleric, votes for the best wizard, you, despises and envies the gods, solves every mystery with ease, masters arcane magic, spouts historical facts for hours, is dismissive towards those lesser, knows everything. A low int cleric knows nothing, is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Makes up tidbits to seem smart, is barely sentient, cannot intentionally solve mysteries, is an idiot. Duh. Alright, so int should be actually not 11, it's 10 because that, yeah, because the background focus. So then that's good, and we got wisdom, that's not my proficiency. Oh, hang on. 10 days for Zero Parade and 16 for DQ day in which I'm until uh this is as in the end as my winds up with starting there. That's 12. If not, I would be like meet the Robbers get my day ruined. I really hope they announce it for genuinely everybody that's a fan of that series' sake, because I know people have been waiting. Okay. Okay. No. Since I did that, I'm gonna spec into it. But I'm gonna I want to move back to the chat window because I want to read what you're saying without having to suffer through the OBS chat window. I believe the post you gave me about P4. I believe it as well because it genuinely makes fucking sense. For people, what people are wondering what we're referring to, we're talking about Persona 4 Remake. Because they nude that shit? Did they? Whoa, hold up. I didn't check in with that post again afterwards. What the fuck? Oh, when did I send this to you? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, I see why they did that. Okay, they bonked it because it was a rumor, not actually something substantial. Which, you know what, that makes sense. I didn't realize that was I believe it. And, like, I believe it genuinely because, like, the time frame makes sense. They announced it, what, 2 years ago? No, it wasn't. No, it was not 2 years ago. What the fuck am I talking about? It was a year ago. And then it's been a year, and then roughly a year later, or not within the year after, but the year after that, releasing. I can see that because that's usually how they do that shit. Hostile foil app for Switch. Listen, man. I just recognize the type of shit game developers be doing when they announce their shit. That's all. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I hope they do announce that. I don't know. Part of me is okay if Zero Parades does well. Part of me is also okay. I guess thinking about it, the best way I can say that is I don't really fucking care what happens with Zero Parades, to be honest. I'm not interested in it. I don't know why. Because realistically, like, putting aside the fucking the whole issue I have with what happened to the original creators of Disco, right? If I moved that to the side and I look at purely what it was, it would have been, it should be right up my alley. I'm playing this, for God's sakes, you know? I love Disco Elysium, and since this has like very similar, like, it's the same genre as Disco, and it looks extremely good, right? It should be right up my alley, but I don't know. Ever since I fucking played that demo, man, it never fully clicked for me. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Wait, hold the fuck up. Hang on. I gotta do a bit of calculating here. Yo, did the dev add more fucking skill points? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna spec these in a minute. I'm a little interested in... We might have... Unless I fuck... Oh, hang on. No. Unless I fucked it up somewhere, we have extra skill points to play with. Interesting. I don't... Maybe I'm just being fucking dumb about it. Okay. Anyways. Let me stop fucking getting sidetracked and read this. Actually, let me read Akko's messages really quick. I just hope for P4 and DQ. Yeah, I'm hoping to... I still don't... I don't feel like Persona 4 needed a remake, but I will gladly accept it. I will gladly play it, right? I didn't feel like it needed it, because it wasn't a situation where, like, 3 was kind of a fucking nightmare to figure out how to play. From it not being on PC platforms, from there being so many editions, and I know they're still missing out on the content of 1 edition, right? And I honestly think they should have put in the content from that game. But on the flip side of that, they've at least got the one that I'm pretty sure matters the most to the continuity of Persona. So it's something, and I've heard it's really good. From what Gene played, it looked really good. I would support getting your dragon on the get-go though. I want Nagoshi to get that win. I really do, but holy fuck, man. NetEase fucking this shit up, man. The new P team to remake 3, and now 4 to see if they're ready for something, like Hoshino and team will put on TRST. I don't know what TRST is. Let me read this. The large crumble upon their heavy forms. The mystical falter at the crucial point. The small rise to the occasion. Halfweed's poem. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her, her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people, for good or bad, and pick up details others would pass by. Or did you keep going on that silver stardom shit? Search shit? Yeah. See, it's awesome to see Otto, and it's cool to see Snoop in the game. But I'm praying to God they actually fucking use them as, like, characters. And instead of just, like, they're here. You know? Because listen, this is me speaking from information I only have from seeing it and hearing the homies talk about it. But who was it? Samoa Joe? Who was in Infinite Wealth? I remember, like, I think it was Kevin specifically who talked about it when he was reviewing Infinite Wealth. Whereas, like, they didn't use that motherfucker worth a shit. No, not Samoa Joe. That was for, No. Samoa Joe was for, Pirate Yakuza. Trejo. It was Danny Trejo. My bad. Wrong fucking celeb. It was Danny Trejo in Infinite Wealth that they didn't use, like, worth a shit. They didn't use him, like, at all. From what I remember him and do talk about. Or at least they didn't use him, like, in a way where you felt like a fucking character. You know? But, like, with that being said, though, like, I don't want that. Like, if they don't be on straight to that, he's gonna be there in cosmetics. I'm not gonna put that past them. I'm gonna assume that's what the case is gonna be. But fuck, man, I don't know. I know people have been really burned from Kiwami 3. Even though there's been a lot of pushback on it, but like on people being burnt on it or just not liking Kiwami 3. But like, what should I call it? Fucking okay, hang on. I need to read this. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share what you have and be completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. Sorry, I gotta keep reading this. Higher wisdom lets you empower your spells. Be kind and see good in all folk. Egalitarian hope of the As Galleon working class, there are no big bad evil guys. So they put him somehow. If they don't put Ichiban on Star of the Trails Gaming Love Man, hell yeah. That'd be dope. That'd be dope to see. I hope that convinces you to play Dead Space. Listen. I'm gonna give you some side info, Akko. I've had Dead Space 2 on the list for like a hot fucking minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been meaning to get to it. I've just been putting it off because like a bunch of cool shit's been releasing. Don't you think it should be reversed though? Because my thing is I think he's gonna be in it. Like the stakes for that. Like if he isn't, I play Dead Space. If he is, you play Trails. Then again, the stakes aren't really there because we both think he's gonna be on that shit. That's what do you think is best? Alright. A high wisdom cleric votes for the Asgalian Workers' Party, hates nothing except hierarchies, embraces his feminine side, follows his bleeding heart, masters primal magic, reads body language like a champ, notices all details. A low wisdom cleric is an oblivious fool, misreads cues all the time, does not think about the lower class, does not get people, fails at spotting traps, is not aware where he is? Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. Alright. That's gonna be an 8, and then Charisma is my last proficiency. And this motherfucker is going up to what? 12. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly go review the old YouTube VOD. Because I'm incredibly intrigued by how this shit is like put together now. Because I know I took a screenshot, but I might have taken at the wrong time. No? Yeah, no. I got it at the right moment, I think. Besides missing the stuff from the background focus, it's not... I got more stat points. Hang on, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it's what the fuck? Then... Huh? What the fuck? My count's probably off. Fuck it, whatever. We have 3 more stat points to work with. Cool. Shit, I might... I'll read this and then I'll think about it. Those who believe... Dude, I've been here for almost 40 minutes. Fuck, I gotta start actually playing the game. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk. To think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conflict, it is, frankly, inspiring. Nicholas Darrow, Memoirs of a Statesman. Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality. But they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will, like a chameleon. Become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. With high charisma, you get an automatic discount in select stores near you. Nice. When every conversation, say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. A high charisma cleric votes for whatever makes him popular. Was socialized as a child. Knows what to say to win favors. Can actually flirt with some baddies. Loves to mind control people. Sees truth as a suggestion. Has no soul. A low charisma cleric isn't very likable. Doesn't know how to act with people. Fumbles the baddies. Fears conversations. Is like the opposite of a skilled orator. Has no style. Alright. And then background focus. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course, he'd be an outcast. Took time, but eventually figured out how to cope with it. Troll killer. Wait. There we go. This is the one we're gonna pick, but I want to just quickly go through because I think there's more. Troll killer, you don't remember it? You know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you. Sometimes it felt impossible to live up. Kiosk kid, your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspaper. I love the illustrations, man. They're so good. Lore enthusiast. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Darwinian Library. The strange history of Jor's realm was a constant companion. Crowd pleaser. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. Little weirdo. You're a novelty to them. The boy who... What was the charisma? The boy who would do or say anything for their attention, their approval. 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. Asgalist activist. Your quote-unquote friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and wars. Dwarf propaganda. Rithgard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training, drilled on city code and virtues, but you survived. 1 friend. You really ever only prayed for that one thing during those lonely years. But the gods did not answer. So you learned to manage it as a whole. Acolyte. Your knack for scribing got you a promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. Tower apprentice. Joining the towers is an honor bestowed upon few. It is a terrible challenge even for you. It is also a terrible challenge even for you. Who would have thought lectures were so draining? Arcane prodigy. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You were always known for a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. Palace pawn. As a rising talent, you often found yourself midst with politicking of superiors despite your best efforts. It never ended well for you. Faithful harbinger. There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You are isolated among your peers. Esoteric expert. You spent most nights seeking esoterical insight, a lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge. Yet you did not stop. Never. Revolutionary scribe. Disillusionment. As cities whose ideals not upheld, one day you chose the side. The emerging democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. Abject apostate. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it. It's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Dead cleric. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Earth Guard, devoting your life becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Punching bag. Alright. So we're gonna go the scribe, and then... What the fuck? Hang on. Okay, this needs to go up 1. Oh, I know what happened. It's the negatives of this. This lower shit. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I forgot about, the review of the day, at her day. I think she did. I hope she did. Not that I don't fully know, but I think she was just having that chill day. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't really do much. I think she just wanted to relax and all that. Okay, perfect. I was a little confused on this. This is like extra shit that I thought was extra, but it wasn't. So that's the build. So we're going high dex, high charisma, with good intelligence, not so great wisdom or constitution, and solid strength. That's the build, baby. That's the build. But I also hope the same for you, Mako. Alright, that's it. It's time to play the game after 40 fucking minutes. 5 days into the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. A cleric with good intentions, no direction, yet quick and nimble, ready to get the job done. Complete your quest in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to get a ton of loot. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. I hope it's been a journey to put this together. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. And whatever you do, don't believe a word your 8 wisdom. Speak with the dead. I'm not gonna read that because it's not a spell I can actually use now, and I want to actually play the game. Oh, there we go. Jor, truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Ragnar. Ragnar? Let's just call him Rag. Rag is your name. Is that it? Don't think you're called that very often. No, you're not. Which is quite embarrassing when you think about it. Correct. You answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? It is more than darkness. It's nothing all around you. Can I? Okay. What's an occupation in this context? This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class am I? Upper class. Not sure any answer is good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. You're a high-class scoundrel. The best of the best. An awful at everything. I'm a sneaky little rogue. A dashing one at that. Takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Goal? Would be nice to get out of this dark pit for once. Goblin chieftain, she needs you. Why all these questions? No clue. We should keep on talking. Been silent for far too long. To find the goblin chieftain, is that right? You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. It is the Asgalis. Yes, they are decent. Possibly. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. We're moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices, thanks to the revolutionary free striders. Elections are exhausting. It hides in the back of your skull. Fact, that you are bound to be a nationalist. I'm gonna stay silent. Silence is golden. When it comes to politics, at least. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Now's your chance. Break free. I am not dead. Game by Christoffer Bodegård? Apologies if I mispronounce the name. Ah, man, it feels so good to finally be playing this, like, for real. I gotta get like a playlist going and someone to add this shit to it, because goddamn. Where the fuck my pocket watch going? What the fuck, dog? Esoteric Ebb, baby. I might need to turn the volume down just a little bit. Brother, I've killed this fucker 400 times now. Are you able to check if that is the guy? Because see, that's what I'm thinking now. What the fuck? Is that a lobster? And there we are. We dead as shit. There we go. Day 1, March 22nd, 27 PE. Fresh start. A job to do, wake up in the lower layer. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you slept. Don't sleep in armor, dumbass. Your glorious quest to continue. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. A circular stone chamber. A storage for apples and corpses. Those piles of apples. This is Tolstad? I see. Apples and corpses. Get the fuck out of here. Now. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouchy uniform. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. What's this about a quest? Oh, yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Interact with highlighted words to receive a glossary entry. Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. Save the city? Yes. Save her from the jaws of democracy. Democracy, said to originate from early arcane era civilizations in Old Dimenor. It is the rule of majority. Those with suffrage may vote to enable their preferred government. Truly messy and ineffective process. Old Dimenor, a term for Dimenor, often used to refer to the band before it was renamed Reeds during the end of the Coast War capitulation agreements. Some say it with sarcasm, some say with pride, some say it with fear. The coast, also known as Yours Realm, it is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring, or a half-sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band. An esoteric divide splits the circular coast of Yor into 8 geographical areas. geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits, and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes. Esoteric. Esoteric, the magic of yore and its strings. The coast is infused with it. Yore. Yore, the name of our realm. Also the name of the legendary wizard. Wizard? God damn it. Wizard who created it. He died during the closing, at the end of the Gate era. Wizard. A wizard, a book-learned arcane spellcaster, typically plays your strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. Your strings, the ley lines of esoteric power that holds the realms together. Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? No. Just remember it. Your thoughts are scattered, but your memory's intact. Okay, but what's the quest again? You got a job. The tea shop job. Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job, you'll be done in a day or two. Job? So I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies more in basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years of towers. Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik, keepers of city law, defenders of humanity, your brothers. Norvik, your home city, founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War. It is built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Coast War, the Great War, a conflict between the Arcanes of Reeds, as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives, which claimed millions of lives. There is no honor in this fighting, that you know. Reeds, one of 8 bands across on the coast, it is a temperate land of low land and many lakes, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Large portions are still cursed, holding entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys and floating mountains. So we're not. So Norvik is Norvik in a reed? Not sure. Humans. Human, tall and beautiful like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you've read a lot about these types of fiery events. They're not too common these days, however, this incident does not appear overly complex. Quest, I like those. Go for a saving copy. I'm assuming that says copy quest. Never go for a recipe quest switch. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. Wait, how much time do I have? Until the election, duh. Which is in 5 days. The Patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before the election. Patriarch, a top clerical rank in Norvik. Different from Lord Patriarch, which is the traditional administrative leader of the city. Only about a dozen men currently hold the rank. They manage a section of clerics each at the towers. Cleric, servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected. A typical divine spellcaster given power to their deity. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Quest, a task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Time advances when you make new choice in dialogue. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. We've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. About this first? Time is limited. It's just a lot to. You feel dizzy. Oh my god! What the fuck? That was a bad start. That was like, brother, you got it? I got the fucking recipe. Let's go. I would clap loud, but I can't clap right now because it's too late. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking congrats. That shit took ages, from what I understand. You feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches. It contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here. Corpses. Corpses? The hell is this place? You really have to get yourself another job. Seriously. Once we've joined the free cities, you should consider leveraging your skills. Become a freelancer. One of those well-paid corporate agents. You already tried your hand at propaganda, and that didn't work out, so... Free cities, a collection of cities, states, and reeds, all united under the golden banner of free striderism. Norvik will join them, one way or another. Norvik, the central city of Ascani, and last bastion of humanity. It was founded upon the reconquest and 468 AE, exactly 70 years ago. Askin. One of 8 bands along the coast. It is a cold mountainous realm. It is your home, referred to as Ascani. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Uh-huh. As you do, your fingers touch upon cool steel. It is covering your entire head. Quickly known as a helmet. Can I take it off? No. I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face. Not a good idea. Not yet. Can't wait until you do. Okay, thank you. Alright, baby. What we got? Behold. This is yours, is it? And, a yoink? Add cloak. 1 dex. Minus 1 dex. 1 charisma. Cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh. An Earthguard cloak add-on. It has been ripped to shreds at the base. You could still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Weight in your hands. It is heavy. Just get that. Just dry it up a little bit. Filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It's still quite wet. Did I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. A hood is great. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I mean, I am a rogue, so yeah, let's wear it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. Despite everything, you are now a rogue. Gain 10 experience 5 times 2 for choosing this class 2 times. Oh, shit. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. This kind of magic item could go upwards of 10,000 crowns. Crowns, the Norvikian crown, the main coinage in Norvik. The Norvikian crown, the official currency of Norvik, suffered heavy inflation during the years after Earth's passing. A meal is somewhere between 5 to 20 crowns. A cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. A spellbook is 50 crowns. An average salary outside the city is up to 300. Average salary inside the city is up to 500. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is property of the state. Treat it such. Sorry, I'm trying to do my voices, but I'm also kind of getting them mixed up. Shut up. It's yours. You do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and relocate some resources. Equipping items separately alters your abilities. Right. Apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Alright, look at the inventory, baby. Get 1 health back. Because we had like 3 accessories slots. And then we've got, excuse me. And then we got, I'm assuming this is spellbook, this is a weapon, and obviously the helmet. No, I will not. Well, if we're doing this, we might as well, put that shit on. Also, I forgot about this. I fucking love that I can actually see me equipping it. My instance is, this is for my spell slot, right? Yes. Saving that, I was saving and then watching your stream on the phone before sleep. Hell yeah, man, I appreciate it. Fine shrine covered in apples. The rune fills your senses in approach. The color is faded, the monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Sacred shrine left in the States and insult to Earth and all of his people. Indeed. But you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. This city is lost, but is not yet lost. Not yet lost. Not poetic? You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? Change from stagnation and a mire of decay. Earth's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're clearly allowed to be wrong. You're clearly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. Not complaining won't solve anything. True, but you must stay vigilant. You don't let free striderism destroy your way of life. Don't stand in the way of your people's prosperity, you stubborn idiot. You greedy Damn. Giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Move the apples. It'll take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Small improvement, but big in the heart. These old things are still around, huh? A remnant of blindness and decay. Hard to get hard to let go of national pride. Old national pride. The progress will always lead the way. Is rare? No, you'll find these shrines like all over North. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. Well, think about it. You must pray as you wish. You may pray as you wish. Shrine of Earth. The shrine towers over you. You feel small. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Each cast expends one spell slot of the corresponding level. Pray. Staring at the chiseled monument focuses your mind. Take a deep breath and begin. And tranquility. Can I return to what I have more things to think about? Oh, wait. Talk to yourself, huh? Must be a lonely guy. Alright, Charisma, see you. Fuck you. Let your mind go through the basic what you know. Tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. This is it. You're the first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. As those around you what they will vote for, you might find your own voice along the way. Contemplate your class. Identity is not easy. It's everything from faction to home life to street. What you choose might be a first step. Choose wisely. What gods are there? Many, you know a few. Earth, Father Norvik. You've devoted your life to follow in his footsteps. Like a father you're never able to surpass, or something like that. Tokig the Gambler. A trickster. The type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Praying the Tokid would, if you for some reason would get a response, only result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. Lady Fair. The deity of the halfling deity Asken. But she only had that divine spark for a few days before being slain. It says she laid 5,000 halflings through the... led 5,000 halflings through the snowy hills filled with foul foes. Never once were they spotted. I'm afraid you're not too familiar with the Fornips goddess, or how to pray to her. I'm done. Her spells? Do I have any spells? This is the DC target. This is the DC a target has to achieve when rolling to save against one of your spells. The DC is 8 plus your wisdom or intelligence modifier, which is the highest, plus your proficiency bonus. Okay. Interest 1 spells. Which is... oh, Cure Wounds. Okay. Preparing spells. To the right, you may view a full list of all your available spells. In order to cast spells, you need to first prepare them by approaching shrines, which are scattered across the city. For each spell you wish to prepare, fill its empty slot in the right. How many spell slots are on? Oh, 1. You may only prepare a spell if you have a spell slot of the corresponding level available. Spell slots. At the bottom left, you may view current spell slots. Spell slots. Each circle represents 1 spell slot, which you may expend to cast a spell. You may only cast spells when there is a use for them. When a specific spell is castable during specific situations and dialogues, the spell title, the spell tile button of that particular spell will be lit up. Okay. Spell tile buttons can be found next to your spell slots once you have finished preparing your spells. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, cool. Voting card. -1 intelligence. A scout voting card made out to Rag Hemlin. It's from a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on the election day of your voices to be heard. Okay, so that's why my int goes down. Okay. Spiral Staircase, Ancient Architecture. So this specific spot wasn't actually in the demo when I played. So I'm a little curious what it's going to be. Find scripture where it does not belong. Is that a spell? Shield of Faith. Oh. Okay. Gauge. You stare at a pile of apples. These apples are not in pristine condition. Whose apples are these? Not yours. Maybe they're grown somewhere around here, or below. Would this be stored alongside corpses? No, it's a health hazard. Of course it's not. It's nasty. Nasty? Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? It's not really a question of could. It's a question, do you have the time? You're not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would lead to death. Don't waste your time here. At the very least, don't eat the less fresh one. Blue checks. Roll a d20 with the modifiers to get a unique outcome. The DC difficulty class is often impacted by choices, big or small. That's a lot of apples. Okay. Bad apples first. Oh. Changing odds, remove the bad apples before you chat out? Oh, hell yeah. Most of the apples appear to be fine, but you move away a handful that look a little funny. Nice. And then my DC. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Mako, it's first roll to play through. Please. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. What the fuck? Listen, I think I just fucked my entire luck up for the entire playthrough, dog. What the fuck do you mean I roll a nat fucking 20? A nat fucking 20 on some goddamn apples. Bitch, what do you mean I rolled a nat fucking 20 on apples? What the fuck? Holy shit. Damn, man. First roll of the fucking playthrough, it's a nat 20. Listen, my luck this session might be dog shit, but I think that bodes well for this playthrough. Look upon this challenge with determination. Your stomach is empty. Dig in. Digging in, the first apple goes down the hatch. Going smooth so far. Another one. Number 2 goes as well. You chewed in peace. Now the third. Yep, that sure was an apple. Next one. This one was harder. Your stomach fights the taste. It is getting difficult. One more should be fine. This is the limit. As you chow down on the apple, you feel your jaw ache. Your hands shake. Apple overdose. Dangerous stuff. No such thing. Come on. You feel refreshed. For a moment, at least. The pile of apple towers over you still. You've barely made a dent. Yeah, so why'd you do this again? Yes. Eat the apple, apple boy. Feel sick. As you feel sick, you see something sticking out of the pile of apples. Piece of paper? No. It is a spell scroll. Oh! What the fuck? Looked up that nat 20. My app closed on the... Damn. Yeah, we could always clip it later. I can clip it or you can clip it later. It's not too serious. Lucky bastard. Those are worth a fortune. Relatively speaking. The scroll is just for a simple cantrip. Oh well. You quickly memorize the scroll, consuming it into your psyche, as you always do. Some people at the towers used to fear your innate power to master magic like that. The tower is the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics Norvik, also known as Oaken. Oaken? OACM. Nobody calls it that. It's pretty understandable. It's pretty terrifying. Cantrips spells that we cast at will outside dialogues. You do not consume any spell slots. You can access your cantrips on the bottom right. Very cool. Blessing tree. Holy shit, I forgot about this. Oh, and I can see where I've specced into. Okay, so we're good. We're looking at rogue, which makes sense because that dex is my best skill. I don't know what these other classes would be though. I guess this one, given I'm thinking that's tied to intelligence, would probably be like wizard or some shit. Strength would probably be whatever basic fucking strength the thing would be. So I guess like barbarian in this case. Tragedy continues. What happened, Akko? Did the quest ask you for another one? Dancing light. Can I see? Can I see what my whatchamacallit? My spells do? Good dex. deep storage? What is deep storage? Oh, the app closing and me not clipping you? Hey, it's alright, man. Oh, that's cool. We get a map. I like that. I don't know if it's gonna be for the full area, but I like that. Great Mountain of Apples. Okay. Is there a way I can see what this does? Ah, here we go. Evocation cantrip. Casting time 1 action. Category arcane. Range 120 feet. Components VSM. A bit of phosphorus. Ildwood or a glow shard. Duration concentration up to 1 minute. Oh, so it's like a hand size, like not a hand size, but it's a light. The light of the room. Torch, there we go. Torch, you create a torch-sized light within range. It can appear as a torch, lantern, or a glowing orb that hovers in the air for the duration. Whichever form you choose, the light shed dim light in the 10-foot radius. It'd be kind of cool if it does end up being like, you can choose whatever you want in the moment. Because that'd be dope. But I wouldn't be mad if it doesn't. Didn't wanna, I didn't. Game, I don't. How do I? Fuck. Well, let me save. I want to do like my username, but maybe not. There we go. Nat 20 blue 1. Oh, hold up, man. Fuck. Okay. Spell. What the fuck am I doing? Holy shit. Okay. So that one and Cure Wounds is. Yep. 1d8, and then Shield of Faith is first level Abjuration, 1 bonus casting time, 1 bonus action. Category Divine, range 60 feet, small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it. Duration concentration up to 1 hour. That's nice. A shimmering field appears, surrounds you, protecting you from damage for the duration. Any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. That's nice. That's gonna be good for combat. Shot Akko getting recipes after 3 hours. Chance Switch getting nat 20 on his first throw. Wait, can I eat more apples? Okay, no, probably not. Okay. The corpse under a blanket. Let me not rob him just yet. Old corpse, you stare at a blue rag. It's draped over the outline of someone. Of a someone. Sir, you can't sleep down here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under a blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance? Sir, please don't ignore me. Silent treatment, huh? Funny. If you wish to commune with the corpse in any meaningful way, I suggest speak with the dead. I suggest speak with dead. Speak with dead, a 3rd level necromantic spell. Allows you to animate a spirit. Oh wait, this is still fucking intelligence. Allows you to animate a spirit into a corpse and have it answer 5 questions, as long as that corpse retains a suitable vessel. That mainly boils down to having some sort of mouth, including a functioning jaw. No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh, he's dead. No shit. Actually, check under the rag. Underneath, you find the cold corpse of a human. Looking over him, you find hair, pale skin, got a beard too. And he was alive once. Yeah, this guy looks fresh. Like he could just sit up and talk to you. DC is terminal roll. Select the dice roll, then roll a 20. Okay, we already understand this. I'm good with corpses, right? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like you've been trying to handle them, right? You know exactly what you're doing. Formal trainings for people without true talent. Got it. I'm a master of corpse craft. Indeed. You believe in your non-existent abilities. Alright. Roll number 2, baby. I knew I fucked up my luck. Lean back and look closer. Signs of being either a hard worker or careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops. Doom, the lair of a lich. Oh my god. Followed by a wave of pain. Necrotic energies. Let go of the damn corpse. The moment you let go, the pain subsides. The dark marks on the skin disappear as you quickly showed up. As quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. They should at least have a sign up. Don't touch the dead, they're full of black magic. Slowly cover up the corpse once more. Keep an eye out. What the hell kind of magic is cast on this thing? Whatever it is, do not touch it again. Let's go to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? In fact, loot everything. Well, the guy will complain. But don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? It would be dishonorable. Only take that and what you need for your quest. Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get any trouble. No one will know. Who was this guy? Just a man. A dead man. An honorable dead man. Why is he here? This is a morgue. A lich house, clearly. The apples make it hard to believe, but yeah. Must have been one hell of a deal to put those two together. I should stop bothering the corpse now. Alright, yoink. Okay, an apple and $6. I like this. Everything's coming up switch, baby. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. How do I hit fucking, here we go. Let's hit cure wounds. There we go. Nice. Oh shit. Okay. Let me talk with him first. A zombie. You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. I just stare at his ass. Fuck it. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. The dead guy? Damn. Try not to get bit. Your name, sir? He doesn't even try to look at you. Why does this man not listen to me? This is a reanimated corpse. Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan? How disappointing. What are you doing? He needs to be fussing over the apples or something. Hard worker. Respect. Found this voting card over there. Is it yours? The zombie does not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working. Slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Holy shit. You're very rude. Did you know that? The zombie appears to rattle a little. I'm not gonna stick to any of these parties yet, because I don't know what the fuck they're about. I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this voting card. I do kind of, from what I understand though, like the little bits I got, I kind of like the vibe of the Free Striders. No, that's not just because I'm pretty sure the Orc Lady is also a Free Strider, but that's not because of that. That's not because of that. I just like the sentiment of freedom. Forsake your voices, forsake your manhood. What do you think you'll be once the future is trampled all over you? Huh? Get a move, man. Don't listen to anybody else. You are more than correct. Just be smooth in how you say it. Most people like it when you agree with their political opinions. And a white lie never hurts, right? Zombie just keeps moving apples. Am I boring to you? Zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. Did I defeat the zombie? Yes, it is only just. The undead are not allowed to be allowed in Norvik. Alright. Do I have everything I can put on to, like, help my dex? You know, I'm gonna eat an apple. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Give me that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. With your fingers fumbling about in his mouth, you grip over a fancy magical tooth slips and he bites down. Fuck. Ouch. You instinctively move your hand away, but he still gets a quick nibble in. You're in his mouth? Charisma, chill. What the fuck, man? Fuck. I think I fucking failed that roll in the demo as well. Okay. If I hit Cure Wounds, full health. Oh. Dope. Okay, cool. Can't I heal you through divine insurance or something? Yes, possibly. The gods are kind to you. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. Into prayer healing. Oh my god! You focus your mind on Earth's symbol, his red eye, and you remember the words. Chant, watch upon me, Earth, shepherd of his folk. You fill with a spirit of nostalgia and power. Let me pick up the burden. Lend me your strength. Holy shit! You feel reinvigorated. This is it. This is a prayer healing. Yes. Sadly, you're unable to cast the second level spells. Cast second level spells at this time. But it won't be long. But it won't be long until you will. Wait, so does that mean I got a second level spell? Ooh! Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can heal within a range. Oh, holy shit. A 2d8? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Alright. I know it's our first fight, but I'm not trying to get fucking murdered right now. Alright, bitch. Yes, deal with this foul creature. Encounters are turn-based conflicts, where each participant takes turns rolling dice and taking actions. During your turn, you'll be able to perform one dice action, as well as cast one spell of your choosing. The order is determined by initiative roll. Don't let this shambler get the jump on you now. Okay, not bad. Yes! There we go, baby. Fight! You're quick, you got this. Okay, what do we got? Hold up a closed fist and say, here, look at this, and then quickly try to trip him. Well, it's my best stat. Oh, you love to see it. Your sneaky maneuver works. The zombie turns his gaze towards your fist, and then, with a quick whack, you get him to stumble backwards. There you go. The slow zombie just stands there. No, he's reacting. It's just taking some time. The zombie is hostile. This undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. While I try to de-escalate. Here's the tip. Switch gears, try to manipulate him. Oh. Get his arm. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a fail. You successfully grab his arm. Your thick gloved hands wrap around his frail wrists and keep them stable. He's not getting away now. His neck snaps around with the withered face now facing yours. Yeah, you really pissed him off. You can tell, since you're such a people's person. Okay, nice. Oh, no damage, baby. No damage. It hurts, even through the armor. This ends now. Your final chance. Do not falter. Finish him with this sucker punch. Ooh, very nice. Knock him out. Knock. A second level transmutation unlocks things. The definition of locked has been stretched over the centuries. The spell works on most closed containers, or entryways. Yes! Catching your breath, you stare at the now unmoving creature. Justice dispensed. Now loot him. Now go loot him. Get that fancy tooth. Let's go, baby! And, a yoink. Well, since my wisdom is down... Wait, what? No, my wisdom was at an 8, not a 9. Okay. Alright, what do we got? How many apples? 3? Oh, hell yeah. I don't need that many, but hell yeah. A cardamom treat, 25 bucks. What's this? Imported goods, the receiver is marked as HWBT. Oh. Broken sword. +1 strength, -1 wisdom. Well, I mean, shit. Might as well. Oh, I love that. And it also, and since I got the tooth on, it balances out the thing. Okay. I could go up the way I went before in the demo, but I kind of want to go up this way. I know the other way's there as well, but... I'm assuming this is gonna be... Oh! Oh, wait. I'm wrong. This wasn't what was closed off. It was this other spot, wasn't it? I got my shit mixed up. There's leading down far into the city below. Up. A glow glass, very common magic item. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, that's not scary at all. It's vamp extract. No, maybe let's not. I don't trust this shit worth a damn. I don't trust my abilities worth a damn right now. Fuck that. What's through here, though? Damn, I can't get through here. Fuck. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. It feels really good playing this game already. Alright, we got, just dancing, right? There we go. The red-eye earth. Jor left his mark across the bands. Today is a universal sign of magic. Alright, big man, what's up? Viskin, local mortician. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, barely at work. His pencil slowly filling out line after line. On top of the paper, you see a icon of a serpentine drake. Great perch. These are official documents of the city. Great perch. The drake. Hang on. Great perch. The dragon-like sea creature found along the river Torna. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the great perch became the symbol of his great city. River Torna, the second longest documented rigmarole? Rigor mortis? What am I saying? Holy shit, man, the fucking... God, I can't fucking... I'm already fucking up my fucking speech, man. Shit. Dracula Jesus Christ, I can't even see Dracula Sandler properly. Holy fuck. Dracula Sandler looking ass person. He does, though, doesn't he? Alright, River Torna. The second largest documented river along the coast. Splitting the band of Ascani in half. That is the great perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. I almost said witch house. It appears you don't really belong here. But if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. Books and flasks litter the circular chamber, its dimly lit lamp. There are several corpses present. Did you save my life? He puts his pen down. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Rivertakey added, they caught you in the net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. So not dead, just a bit wet. How'd I end up in the river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad? Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress in one of the 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Yor's pillar, a sprawling tunnel network and water lane, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are in Tolstad right now. Water lane, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in the massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering. And it's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over many bridges, because it is one of the great crafted wonders of the world. There are 7 bridges over River Torna, connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. I must have slipped. Happens all the time. All the time, he repeats. I can confirm. The pale man glances at the legend next to him. 5 cases this year alone. Who were these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They do not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Where can I find these fishermen? I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterlane? That's just a guess. Good guess. Lots of boaters hang out there. Either that, or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I am, in fact, alive. The hamlet stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? I require assistance with some things. Of course, cleric. Anything for the city. I don't know where to go. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there is a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin, short and green, got claws and fangs, little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized. Monster, short for monstrosity. Defined as a non-sentient creature born out of magical means, often by combined various natural beasts, or from curses, or esoteric events. Goblin Chieftain? Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Garden. Goblin Garden, a dwarven-built citadel, sitting at the southernmost tip of Tolstad. It is now a goblin sanctuary and greenhouse. Of course, you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. She leads one of the 3 goblin tribes exonerated by Earth after the Conquest. The Conquest, the correct way of referring to the historical event in which most humans founded Norvik. Most humans, however, refer to it as the Reconquest. The Reconquest, a historical event in Norvik. It began with Earth's landing in 466 AE. It is said to have been finished by 468 AE, when Earth finished eradicating the trolls who roamed the reigns of Tolin Catel. It is a point of contention if it should be called a reconquest or just a conquest, as no humans had ever lived in the location before. Troll, a large monster native to Asken. They exist in broad categories, from small and mostly harmless green trolls to mutated volatile curse trolls. They vary in intelligence, strength. Sorry, I forgot I had to go a bit deeper for this one. They vary in intelligence, strength, and organized abilities, but they are a core enemy of Earth folk. It was Earth who destroyed their rising kingdom during the late Arcane era. Earth folk, the people of Earth. The ancestors of those who recognize the Ascani coast. True mythological heroes. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. She sounds scary. She is. Treat her with respect, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Sorry, I had to fucking rush that line because I was about to sneeze. Holy shit. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the southernmost tip of Tolstad. Amen says and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After your lecture I can make time, if you're interested. Until then you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course... Here. Ooh! Charm Person, a first-level enchantment spell. If the target fails a wisdom check, you'll be their favorite person for a little while. Of course, after that they will surely hate you, but who cares about that? A copy of Charm Person. It will surely be useful to you. A truly diabolical spell. The towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level. A great shortcut to charming people, although you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. You explain a very basic spellcasting? Oh? I mean, of course. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer, at a shrine. This one downstairs by the apples. Where can I find more shrines? There's the Temple Earth, of course. It's just up the stairs past the pillar. There's also one on Waterline View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. How do I get more spells? Holy shit, my voice fucking died. 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the Palace archives. The Palace is an unofficial nickname for the current rulers of Norvik. Named after the Palace district in which most central authorities reside. The Palace district, one of 5 districts in Norvik, home of aristocrats, bureaucrats, and the remnants of Earth's court. Or the Great Library in the Towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I believe you don't have time for either of those options. So I would suggest the other route. Spell scrolls. What's that? Spell scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Ah yes, a piece of my collection. Oh, you're very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I'm glad to assist the city in any way. Now, Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange cachets, so you'll probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. Sure, thanks. He nods to you and goes back to his writing. That's all I have to ask about spellcasting. Very well. If you wish to practice, feel free to cast any non-lethal spell on my servant Ost. Treating a servant like that is despicable. I don't want to do that. In fact, it sounds quite awful. Fair enough. Just remember that spells are terribly useful when applied properly. Call me cleric. Make air quotes. I did, yes. I don't have to be anything. Mailman shrugs. I suppose labels are constricting, but we are all something, aren't we? What gave it away? He stops for a sound second and glares at you. A heavily armored man, Earthguard colors, with a prayer book on his hip. Thoughts land on the pages of the spells you've meticulously worked on for years. The book is, not in your possession right now, but it must be near. The Pale Man has seen you with it. They might have found you in the river, but you're clearly of city stock. Could be a happenstance. Could it? Could it? Could. He puts down his pen and stares at you. How's the hairs of your cleric? I'm fine. His calm expression does not change. I am the cleric. Good for you! An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Your purpose here. You serve the city as a cleric of the river.
So I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Yes, if you were a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Holy man and the holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You are not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. You are correct, I am an arcane cleric. I figured as much when I saw your spellbook. Or do you call it a prayer book? Either way, you clearly played your strings as much as you channel this divinity. That's all the help I need, thanks. Great, anything else you want to ask? There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. Sure, why is it there? We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. City below, short for the city below the city, a phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Norvik. Lots of monsters and stuff. Lots of monster stuff down there. Also rich as you delve deep enough. The city below the city, the vast ruins found underneath Norvik. Most defined as the parts of the city not yet civilized. Although there is a large definition set in place for each individual district. A quick movement in the lower left cheek. His expression actually changed. Don't trust his words. However, I have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. HWBT, the Halfway Bridge tribe, commonly called the Halfways. One of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik and arguably the most influential despite their small size. Led by Lady Miska Sageleaf with their headquarter in the Goblin Garden of Tolstad. Halfways. Short for HWBT, the Halfway Bridge Tribe. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding then, good. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, cleric? You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure this to tighten up security in the future. No, your boss will do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I'll also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. You're clearly doing something shady here, so of course. I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG. PCG, Pest Control Guild. Pest Control Guild, one of the oldest guilds in Norvik. They are supposed to keep monsters at bay and clean up any unwanted critters across the city. These days, they are so bogged down in requests from citizens in the city that they usually have backlogs for months. Is anything unbecoming about my business here shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. This make him quite... Fuck. Just incredible oratory powers? Fuck it. Oh! Second nat 20, baby. Second nat 20. Focus on the main plot. Illegal zombie. Go. Stop. I know what you're doing. The pale man opens his mouth to respond. The zombie did work on your property. He closes his mouth and looks at you. It was picking up apples or something. There's a violation of the, bone purge. Yes, I'm aware. The pale man takes a deep breath. He reaches below under the desk and brings forth a porch. Porch? Pouch. An isolated incident. It will not be repeated. He hands it to you. We just got fucking bribed. That's when that 20 got me, a fucking bribe. He hands it to you. This feels like a bribe. This isn't a bribe, is it? Of course not, cleric. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept Dagsbolter on behalf of Norvik. Dagsbolter. Dwarven. Okay, I want to say this really quickly though. I have no fucking idea how to say these. Like, I think they're called they're accent marks, right? I don't know how to pronounce these, like at fucking all. So if you hear me pronounce it like a dumbass, that's why. I have no understanding of them. Dwarven for day fine. Some might call it legal extortion, but it really depends on the district. Violation of the Bone Purge Code, Article 4. In singular violation cases, a Dagsböter of minor class is issued. In relation to my status as a Tolstad business owner, that'd be precisely 25 crowns. How does he know that? Well done. Justice has prevailed. Now that this issue is behind us, anything else you needed? What the fuck? Holy shit, dog. I mean, I'm gonna roll it because I want to roll it. No, you know what? Let's not roll it. I don't have to roll everything. I'm gonna go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. It gives you a quick inspection with his dead eye. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. They have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Belongings. Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah, sorry, I'm the indecisive. Pale Man ignores your comment. I asked Ost to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says, and points across the chamber. He then looks at the pocket watch on his desk. This is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have a cleric. Will surely prove useful to you. Beyond that, you should be good. Got it. The Pale Man smiles, the Pale Man turns his face towards you and smiles. If only government employees were as devoted as you, cleric. Gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. Either double click or hold shift / left trigger. Okay, time to go. Leave. That's cool. That I can just hold left click. Very nice. The song slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. Wait, is that? Ruined prayer book. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of soggy, brackenish Irish pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing, of the most basic kind. Wait, oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no! By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. We have to rebuild the whole thing. It is ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should have protected those chants more carefully. What a disgrace. Take the ruined prayer book. Alright, that's a really good healing item. That's also a really good healing item. Alright, we got spellbook, I think. We got class conflict. Oh, cleric. Okay, so that's for... That makes sense. So that's for, strength. Oh, and this is like the political thing, so it's apolitical. Okay. Election week. Dragon of Tolstad. He shot the blue up. Oh, and then we got River Takey. We got a lot. There's a lot. Okay, I like that. Okay. 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 What's this? You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. De verbis draconum ars occulta. The author's name appears to be Calum de Minor.
Anyone who uses this term for anything modern is either an anti-free strider or lives under a fucking rock. Can I try to read it? No. You have no idea what this means. Right, I need to get my hands on comprehend languages. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find the spell scroll. Find the spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere? Fairly common. Open manual for esoteric geometry. You know this already. Oh, yoink. Alright, big man. Yoink.
A bright rock fits in your hand nicely. These can be found all over Norvik, and some speculate they are shards of Norvik's pillar. The untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use these to alter fate itself. Spend in dialogue to unlock dice checks. Ooh, okay.
What's he got? Crossbow? We're not gonna rob him. I'm gonna at least try to be on good terms with him. Ost, Chief of Security. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master says you behave. Say you behave. You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. A battle of will. Do not give in. Glare back. Your eyes meet each other, still, ever vigilant, glaring. The kobold does not move. Give him some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare, glare. You're looking at a kobold's yellow eyes. Stare in an angry or fierce way. Looking hard. Leaning close to the kobold's stern face. The intimidation factor is insane. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. Okay, I don't think I'm getting anything more out of this. Fair. Kobold looks at you with a cold expression, determined and confident. You don't tell me what to do. I did, just now. Fair enough. No questions for you. Short, go. Who are you? I'm Ost. I'm security chief in Lich House. You are a kobold. Not question. Next. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's not a question. Quick, save it. Fuck. Okay. It's so ass. That was such an ass roll. You bite your tongue. Fuck. Oh, my shield's still going. Fuck yeah, dude. Taste of blood fills your mouth. The pain changes your brain chemistry for a moment, leaving your mind in shambles. I like that it actually tracks the shit. Oh no, hurry, save the situation. Say something. Anything. Oh god, it happened again. Kobold stares at you. Savor taste. Blood starts to drip down your chin. Tell him if you injured yourself. Over your mouth, a stream of fresh blood comes pouring down the bottom of your health. Brother, how badly did you bite your fucking tongue? Cleric is what he is. You somehow managed to make the stoic kobold speechless. Congratulations. Smile. Your inexplicably perceivable bloody smile is sure to cause havoc. Kobold stares at you. You wipe the remaining blood. There's a limited supply of that, just so you know. How'd you get this gig? Not a gig. What is it then? I'm a devoted servant for Master. Got it. Keep going? So you're a slave. Not the slave. And your master is Master Viskin, and he owns you. Not own, serve. Okay, not a slave, just a servant. Being paid? Shit, it sounds legal. Legal. Super legal. Calling something super legal makes it sound very not. Wrong voice for that. Fuck. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. It's hard to take seriously when you're so cute. That's what crossbow is for. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding. Human is kidding? Not funny. You'll make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. Kobold snorts. Go away. Oh fuck. Don't let this slide. Just take the crossbow. Try to... He is? No. Try to convince the kobold. Kobold stares at you. Oh, how do we do this? Appeal is better nature? I don't fucking know. Stealing would be evil, so just demand it, loudly. No, that's not... No, please don't. Better nature? Yep. Yeah, like butter them up. You baffle him with your man. Ooh. Find a reasonable argument? Probably will lie. Are you so fucking dead ass? Are you so fucking dead ass? Oh my god, it was such a layup. It was such a layup of a roll, man. Fuck. Rag, what the fuck was that? I know I did, but fuck, man. If you don't hand it over, I'll tell Viskin you call him stupid. Master don't believe me. Go away. Oh, I can reroll. Oh, it's a reroll item. Listen. Reroll. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I hate life. It's a law, you must always hand your weapon to city officials and that. Not law, you lie. Ah. And fuck your crossbow. Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? I like that that's an item though. That's fun. Incident? Tea shop blow up? Boom. Big boom? Big boom. When it happened, I was on water lane, on mission. Mission? Not mission, I meant to say errand. What were you doing on water lane? Milk? Doing milk? Deliver. Deliver milk? Yeah, side hustle. This kobold just keeps getting better and better. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. I want to know a lot less. Ask questions about the milk. The kobold stares at you. Milk situation isn't. Where does the milk come from? Cows? Just cows? Just. And where do you get the cow milk? Market? Who buys the milk? Humans? Water lane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. Side hustles are always smart. You should do a milk run later. It pays. Do kobolds produce milk? No. Do you like milk? No. Milk is a form of pure vitality. Nature's most precious liquid. I also don't like milk. Peek. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling and smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. There are stance. As a human who could have ever thought such a thing about you? Win them over with lies and deceit. Control them through flattery and love. The kobold stares at you with awe in his yellow expressionless eyes. Can I have some milk? No. Valiant effort. I don't think I have anything else to talk about milk. No, curious. Okay. Thank you. You can totally find out more about this. Be a big moneymaker. Thank you for your time, Kobold. Cool. So this one is called Homelander? So many books, basic manuals, Arcanist history novels, histories, Arcanist histories novels, Arcanist, the Magocrats, who rule pre-Coast War human civilizations in old Divinor. Hey, welcome in, Inu. How you doing? Also, a very minor political party in Norvik. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. I'll circle back to these. Kind of want to get out of here soonish. Gotta get some more incense. How much incense do I have? Okay, I'm gonna pop one because I would like to have one. No, let's actually pop two. I want to have some on deck. Yeah, welcome Inu. How's it going, homie? Alright. Just really quickly. No. Oink. I did get everything, right? I did. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't see the fucking thing pop up. Okay. Well, voices upstairs and the smell of salt. I'm on bed here and watching the phone? Hell yeah, man, thank you. Whole stat, Central Norvik. Oh yeah. More incense. Oh my god, there she is. Can I reach her from here? I did want to go to the bird's nest because it's been a minute since I've seen this. You see a bird's nest nestled on the edge of a protruding stone tile. Got some eggs in it? You spot something shiny below as well. It appears unguarded. Scary beast, those gulls. But whoever made this nest isn't around, so... Stop leaning over the edge. Yips. No, let's keep going. 20. I'm probably gonna do my rule of 3 one with this one since I think I have infinite saves. Or maybe go up to 5, that might be a bit better. I really like to climb out there and give it a shot. No. Come on, just a little thrill? Or should this fight your groaning stomach? No, you will die. I fell into the river once, but not twice. Your guts twist at the thought of tumbling down those red rocks. Stop this, you have nothing to gain. Nothing? No, that's just not true. Your job is self-preservation. This is not it. Self-preservation becomes a lot easier with coin. You gotta risk a little to gain a lot. Nothing here to gain, except another fucking death. Boring, so very boring, but the reward could be worth a reward, right? Yeah, it really could be. Go for it. No, you could do it. You're as nimble as an Ogrian cat, as fast as a tumbling Varjeni screamer. Varjeni, one of the 8 bands across the coast, upland of crags, marshland, and gravity-defying mountainous terrain, home of giants, shamanistic humans, and tribal gnome folk. You can do this. Oh no. Wait, what's the reward here? Something really shiny out there. Come on, you can do it. Varjeni probably are Sicilians. I'm a little confused by that poll, but maybe. Hands grip around the ancient stone. Feet slipping, eyes searching. Can you reach it? Of course you can. Oh fuck. You can reach anything you set your mind to. Oh fuck, we're dead. Suddenly you lose your grasp of everything solid, followed by air, then down, then everything is cold and strange and familiar. Your drenched uniform clips to your flesh, and the red rock of Tolstad. You are somewhat alive. Get up. You realize where you are, or at the very least an approximation. Right below the entrance to the Goblin Garden. You're very lucky you slipped out. Like completely dipped. Death and perpetuality. I need to get out of here. Well, shit. I didn't take any damage. That's nice. What the fuck? Oh, short. See, this is fucking cool because it's not death. It's just like, holy shit, that's nice. I didn't think they were gonna give me that many. At least not early on. I love the fucking like whole thing here. Like the whole the water is moving and shit. Okay. Only way up. Shit. It's highly dangerous, but it seems to be the only way. If only you remember how to cast Spider Climb. Spider Climb. Second level transmutation spell allows the target to move across vertical surfaces with ease and speed, returning their limbs sticky and powerful. See the silhouette of a goblin on the leg. Hey, need help down there? Okay, I need your help, goblin. Well, yeah, just get a little higher and I'll try to pull you up. Fuck. To get a grip of your hands, simply slip off the wet rock. This is not working. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fuck. This is not working. Okay, just keep going. There we go. Better watch the Y3. Sealing yourself in your manly soul, you grip the wet rock. Your right hand, then your left. Lift your feet higher up. One step at a time, you slowly pull yourself upwards, focused, strengthened, with absolute confidence. Come on, reach, just a little bit more. That final pull, you make it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my post and pretend you didn't almost die, mister. Someone walks away without acknowledging you further. That was close. Slippery rocks, huh? Once those burly muscles actually helped. For once. The muscles are a representation of everything you stand for, including slippery wall climbing. Be proud. That's fucking cool. That's really fucking cool. So what happens if I do it again? What happens if I do it again? Friend voice would totally mog while looks maxing. God, Akko, please don't do this to me. Fucking 5? Okay, no, we're going back. Fuck that. Okay, that makes a lot of fucking sense as to why they did that. And I like that I mean, I guess. Okay, I say they because I don't know how much of it was just the developer himself or like something else, but I like how that's put together because that makes a lot of sense. And then it also explains why they give me so many. Oh my god, yeah, I would have lost all of what I already had, so fuck that. Alright. I could talk to these guys, but... Okay. See, this, like I said earlier, this is the only time I'm gonna save scum like a motherfucker. Overwrite this phone. This is the only time I'm gonna save scum. I can... Oh, it's $50. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. I get a stat sheet and shit? It's not deciphered, but like... That's fucking awesome, actually. What the hell? Hold on. Hold on. Really quickly, then. If I do that... Let me like... Look at, like, fucking Ost or something. That's fucking cool, dude. That's really fucking cool. I like that a lot. I don't know if there's anything added to it that's gonna be added to it if I like talk to them or like just figure shit out about them. Either way, that's a really cool thing. Alright. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone bricks. It looks like she's waiting for something. Or someone. Orc. Big brutes of devilish origin. They are rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feltime. Brute. Vorgeni slang for brother. Specifically the dialect grown out of the coastal slang, a mix between gnome tongue and underclass migrant workers in old Ajo. I don't know how I want to say that. Exuding an air of authority around her, the larger one gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. You walk around like a damn advertisement with this fucking uniform, man. As he should. She presents her palm to you. Vira is my name. I am second in command Guild Agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Yes, the handsome orc lady wants you to say a name. Be nice to her, she's a free strider. Free strider, the way. People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Then I grab her hand. That's not what that is. I'm Rag. Hello, Rag. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. I'm here on important business. Business, you say? He leans in and squints at you. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, Earthguard? Or your business? Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sage, you leave? Just head down those stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. Is she busy? I sure hope so. Took us a month to get in the room with her to discuss some renovations in the Holes. The Holes, a common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. If she's not busy, she's a bitch. Dragging a Tolstad in my ass. You catch yourself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up? The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. Magazine. Periodical publication generally containing short stories, adverts, investigative journalism, and or erotica. God, I can't pinpoint what I want to do for intelligence. I feel like I've got like dex, strength, and probably like wit. Like I got a good grasp on like what I want to do for but like intelligence, whatchamacallit, fucking like charisma. I think I'm in constitution as well. I'm not really like. It's hard to figure out what I want when I want to voice them as. I heard it was an accident. Host mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe was the official quote. Although from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quiet. So you weren't in the area? No, I was on the North Wall. Company business. North Wall, one of 5 districts in Norvik, known as the Industrial District for its many factories built along the river. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who is cool calls it North Wall. Just North Wall. The sign of an outsider. She calls it the North Wall, instead of just North Wall. Relax, she'll learn in time. You sure like her, don't you? What's not to like? He looks inland. Inland, a term for travel towards the endless waste, away from the coast. I did see the smoke. Was clear as day. What do you think was the cause, Earthguard? Maybe it's the tea leaves. The leaves? Maybe they caught on fire since they're so dry, and also leaves. Interesting theory. I've yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. Will do. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. You might be a free strider, but your business is your own. Get away from the conversation. Stand against her. She has no right. No. But actually, she says, holding out her hands. Oh, fuck, I didn't even hit that. Is that maybe a yes? No. But actually, no. No. Fuck. Nice weather we're having today. Are you here for the tea shop? You look lovely today. Thanks. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? I'm here to do business. What's with the tea shop? The one that blew. Master of speechcraft, you can do nothing. I think I've already rolled this before. I rolled this in the demo. Let's try again. Fuck. Quick, sneak away before she can do anything about it. You glance to your back, carefully preparing to take the first step away from the conversation. Earthguard? A voice says, startling you. No, don't stop. Come back. Please answer my question before you leave. Damn it. The voice of reason is too strong. The orc gives you the kind of look you would give a child after they start eating gravel. Let me ask again, she says, her tone now slightly more tense. Are you investigating the tea shop? Yes, damn it. Interesting. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it, but sent you. Perhaps it was a secret. Should he have stoically avoided the question better? It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks it's an esoteric mess. They sent a cleric to look into it. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Because of the election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with a lot of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend any resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. A sound reasoning. While some might see it as corruption, I don't classify it more as simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. What exactly have you heard? Blew up? Fireplace incident? Bullshit, of course. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? It means... Her eyes wander for a while, her brow furrows. It's a term to describe whether anything queer happens. Whether the case could be a regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally, and that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people know what it is, considering she mimics casting a spell with her hands, then points to you. Mimic. A horrifying shape-shifting monster, capable of copying the look of any object it discovers. Although with some size limitations depending on the type, if you touch it, you'll get stuck, and probably eaten. Well, I'm here now. You sure are, and good luck, Cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reed's training company can do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down at AQ on Waterlane. She smiles in a way that that completely breaks down defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there, and discussing business. Gonna move on to more casual topics then? Politics, perhaps? Okay, since we're so deep into that, I'm gonna save again. What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. Explain it to me in detail, from the top. It's all just an inconvenience. Circle square conflict at it. These lovely Asgalists have decided by themselves to hold a rally here on this lovely little circle square. Asgalists, the workers who built the city, ought to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society, where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? So is Twitter esoteric? I went Asgalists. I like the sound of Asgalists. I'm kind of... What I know right now is I'm bouncing between Free Strider and Asgalist. Again, I kind of like the sound of Free Striders. But who knows? Listen, I'll admit, I'm a very stick-it-to-the-establishment type of person sometimes. So I'm not really fucking with whatever strength is trying to throw out. And obviously charisma is just fuck everything. Whatever suits your needs in the moment. And then yeah, Dex is Free Striders. So I'm probably gonna hear a lot of Free Strider stuff from Dex. Unfortunately, they need a permission of public gathering, or a PPG. A PPG needs to be approved by the district council. I forget what intelligence is after for politics. They do not have proper PPG. You pick up on her use of the word proper. What does that entail? Why don't they go so fucking formal for dexterity? Fuck. Proper? I can't scoff on fucking command. It is marked for last week. It is expired. But can you believe her? They're sitting here because... Simple, really. These dwarves are ignoring my call to disperse, so I am here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they will be fined and or arrested. Why don't they just come back at sundown? I would if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of their trespassing. Since they were served during the morning and they did not disperse by sundown, they will be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I'd have an assistant do it, or a secretary, but we've stretched thin as it is with the election coming up. No, I'll just sit here and smile politely. Arrest by whom? You could do a small grim. You, perhaps? A monopoly on violence here on Tolstead is more of an... oligopoly? I don't know how to pronounce that. It'll be a roll of the dice who gets employed to handle these rude dwarves. Maybe some goblins? The city of Norbeck also allows us to employ mercenaries for extra legal enforcement, but the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to lack that finer touch. I would love to enforce your justice. Well, the city's justice, but sure. Trouble would at least be exciting. This is just dull. If only I could get my hands on those PPG documents. And I could simply hand them over to the city and go home early. Or rather, head back to the office and complete the exercise, the draft for the marketing meetup. Sorry, I've got a lot on my plate. Need to help her. If we get this PPG, then that'd be a pretty easy way to clean this mess up. I'll be in your debt. I'll speak with the dwarves. Oh well, good luck. You know what they say about dwarves. They're so reasonable and pliable. Catch her smirking at her own joke. What the dwarves? Let me... No, let's do the ask about thing. Fuck, I forgot how much dialogue she had right now. Okay. So this is the important part. I'd like to know more about you. Little old me, I'm an open book. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first, instead she looks away from one and smirks. You mean because I'm an orc, I can't be an Norvikian? She says, looking at you with a stern expression. I'm sorry. Oh, don't be. I'm only messing with you. Oh, I'm really sorry. Should we? Should we? Fuck it. Stop, please, get up. She guides you back to your feet. I'm actually not from Norvik, believe it or not. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. You could crush your skull with ease. And that's a bad thing. Took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Felitire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. Reeds, the leftovers, the center of the Coast War, which ripped the entire band apart. Today it is a shining beacon of everything modern and pretty, and new and so on. Post-war. A near century-spanning conflict between every great nation of the Arcane era. Scholars estimate it claimed more than half of the entire human population. It said they had begun in 398 E by inciting the spark of assassination of priestess Ilona, and it was generally agreed to have concluded with the fall of Azan in 4881 AE, 57 years ago. Those were the days. What's it like being an orc in Norvik? My kind is quite rare, so... You should like women who could crush your skull, noted? You know what? I'm gonna let you believe what you want to believe, Akko, alright? At this point, I don't think there's any changing it. I don't think there's any changing it from the fucking... From when we first played the demo. First played this game as a demo. The occasional comment does sting a bit. We've gotten used to it. How nice of you to ask. Okay, I think, if I remember correctly, we went with this one, this dialogue option. I respect you, man! You're making it sound more serious than it is, man. Fuck. Look, I can't remember what line we picked. Because this one, no. This one, no. I think I actually had a fucking dilemma with you guys when I was doing this. Because this sounds fucking self-centered as shit. This one just don't fucking make any sense. And this one is also just fucked up. You know, let's experiment. Yes, I'm a wonderful person. Your comment elicits a spontaneous laugh. Oh, gods be damned, you're a special little man. Oh my god. The end. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, we're gonna save that for last. So you're working for the Free Striders? I don't work for the Revolution, just the Revolution. You fool, you knew that, maybe. I work for the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Strider ideals in Esken. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much. Perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. Thank you for bringing free striderism to Norway. I really don't view it as an ism, but you're welcome. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took the job, speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. Reasons being genuine. Hold on. Oh, silly me, talking all about myself all the time. What about you? It's not important. I'm not important. Saying like that makes you sound anything but. Okay. Okay, this is the important part, boys. That's why. Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that. You're a strong and physically imposing woman. She covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by your confidence. Don't fuck this up. Do it. Climb the mountain. Tell her she has nice tusks. Fuck. What did we say? What did we say when we did this? I can't fucking remember. Was it... Akka, was it... Fuck. What did we do with this one? I can't remember. Was it the straw doll comment, or was it just the first one? I think it was... Fuck, I think it was the first one. Fuck, I should have taken off the cloak. I'm low on charisma. Fuck. We're going with Tusk. Yeah, real nice tusks. Thank you, how nice of you to notice. She's desperately trying not to laugh. Try to save it. Let's go! Yes! Your mind races as you feel something within reach out towards the orc lady. For a moment, you see yourself through her eyes. Suddenly you realize how awkward you're being. You also know how you can save the situation entirely. Is this it? The forbidden art, too powerful for any one man to wield. Is this the power of empathy? Really? This is not difficult. Oh, use empathy. Ah, right. This orc, she likes a straightforward attitude. You should ask her, in a confident tone. Then like... Pose stoically. You, me, dinner. The orc chuckles. I'm curious to see what's underneath that helmet of yours. Fine, human. But after the election. I'm quite busy until then. Akko, we did it. We did it again. We didn't even need the fucking save scum for that. We did it. RNGesus blessed me and told me, yes, you can continue with the storyline as you did it in the demo. Today is a good day. School. Anything else you wanted? I'm not asking questions. Eek. Now save. Save immediately, because I'm not losing that. Alright. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? There's also a thing here. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but it looks cool. I did want to, keep around a little bit. Money. A handful of bicycles are stationed at the local rack. Bicycle. Bicycles? Famously used by free striders during the early revolutionary period to escape the Majocratic forces, now a symbol of many free cities and regions. Are the free striders just fucking Dutch? Fucking Dutch? The only reason I fucking pulled that comparison is because I know how massive cycling is in the Netherlands. I mean, I saw it when I was there. A lot of bicycles. Honestly speaking, it was fucking cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I don't know what it is. There's something about their fucking, like, the way their streets are set up that is just so, like, I guess aesthetically pleasing to me. It's insane.
Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city. Oh shit. Bicycle. Bicycle. Bikes are nice. Bicycle racks. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with lots of stairs. This particular bike is yours. I have a bike? Check the chain lock. You lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get off even if we had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Good. No one will take your bike. Not even you, apparently. And this is my bike? Yes, you fool. Keep up. Sure is. Best way to travel in Norvik. Except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress. Where is the key? Not here. Did you lose it somewhere? Could getting the key be a quest? That does sound like a quest you would get. Sounds like a shitty quest. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. He's probably at the bottom of the river along with the rest of your dignity. Hold on, when exactly did I come to Tolstad? 21st of March. Evening. Then you fell. I stumbled over the stone railing? Yes. You broke the shit out of it. Was I alone? No. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike, you stood up, then pain. That's it. That's all I remember. So I had a feeling it was going to be the case, but we got attacked. Okay. Interesting. They have a plan? Who's got a plan? Posters, your eyes land upon a series of papers nailed into the wooden facade. Getting out the information to the people. How do you do it? One possible way. Papers nailed on random walls. You'd be surprised how effective it is. I mean, that's not wrong. Them shit do be interesting as hell. Like, why is this shit nailed here? Oh, that's what this is about. Posters, some of them are torn or illegible. A few catch your attention. This seems illegal. Advertisement requires strict approval from the government. Tear them down. Rip them up. Look at the flower with the owl on it. S. Yellen and Sons, binders and lithographs. Everything from designing to engraving. Account books, manufacturing, Waterlane View, 6th LW. This place would fix your ruined spell. Like, ooh, okay. Look at the old one saying grand opening. I barely read the faded lettering on the ink-painted flyer. Grand opening of the Stubborn Phoenix Brewery and Commercial Tavern. Serve without riddles, drunk with all charm. Pillar Crossing 2nd LW. By the look of it, this tavern opened at least a year ago, maybe 2. Look at the poster with a faded green hammer. A sun-faded symbol covers most of this large poster. It's a hammer printed with green ink. Asgalists, those who share the plight of common folk. Gather ye workers. Asgal said no gods above, no king below, only folk. Asgalists rally on the 22nd of March. PS Square. Okay, so this is, yeah, this day. Useless sentimental garbage. You can't just gather people like this. The city is surely against this type of erroneous collectivist behavior. I mean, they're chilling. Okay, those are just, like, posters. Put a poster near the wall, they're unreadable. Go to sleep, take care, man. Have a wonderful night. Hey, sleep well, brother. I appreciate you coming by. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end once I hit the, rough lettering, spell out Our Lady Apartments. I'm probably gonna end once we hit the chieftain, the goblin chieftain. Hello, kitty cat. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Behold, the cat! Legendary trickster Norvik. Greetings, who might you be? The cat lifts its head up, its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs in the air, and then ignores you once again. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need the first level spell, Speak with Animals. Speak with Animals, a first level divination spell, grants you the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. These conversations can be surprisingly insightful. Pet the cat. Restore the cat's head, it meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. His grace is unmatched. If you were a cat, you'd never have trouble again. Good times, good luck, baby. Alright. Alright. Fuck. Braxo Pencil Wing. None of talk to her. Do I see anything else? No. Okay. Anything up here? And at work, beneath Asgo's green banner, there's an esoteric effect in place here. Stopping rainwater. Okay. Dark Sphinx opens at 18:0. Alright. We should see about the helping home we're out with the dwarves. Yep. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgard, the Fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, Mr. Cityman. I don't know what accent I'm going to try to go for here. Calls out as you approach. We made it clear already. We're not moving. Not one bit. Dude, I can't do fucking accents. Shit. What's going on here? This working? Boys will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. God, I don't want to fucking get a do for homeboy. Nothing illegal, huh? You have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. This might be one of those kind of illegal but also not situations. You're both guilty and innocent, just like you. Simi and the boys. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here be Alphas of the Bon Emvers, a foreman in the Asgalas movement in Norvik. He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgard. Damn, that's a lot of good. Simi exaggerates. He gives the dwarf the stink eye. Dwarfs. Stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Drill. They built most of Norvik and have a long history with Earthfolk. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is a poisonous hierarchy. He grins, just to make that clear. Look, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this guy voice-wise. Don't mention the whole noble thing, it'll just piss him off, unless you want that. You boys setting up a play or something? A play? We're building a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to heal the world again. Asgard. Dude, I fucking had an accent for him, and then once I started doing other ones, I fucking lost it. He turns towards the orc, and no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphas. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what you want? What you want? Seem a bit stressed. No, you don't say. So it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing there. The dwarf shudders. She stands complaining. She reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. Papers are no good, she says. We're convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We are on our right to speak against tyrants and burgers. So she's wrong about the documents? Ugh. Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphaz nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? Morgue? The dwarf grumbles at himself and glances over the lift stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. No matter. The Asgard movement is not afraid of death. You hear the laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphonse. Alphaz. The dwarf grits his teeth. Damn orc. What's this rally about, exactly? He grunts. Gills. For decades there's been collective bargaining between the Norvikian workers and the city guards. Say what you want about Earth. but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of this city. Blessed be his name. Yeah, but look, ain't the same since his death. The free striders have burrowed into every damn power structure, from paper boys to bookbinder. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and the price has gone up. So they said free striderism will make the city rich. I say it makes people poor. We need change. So you're here to convince a bunch of toll-style workers to vote for the Asgardless party? More or less, yeah. But it's also the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone we are as brittle as a twig. In the, overdrive pipes up. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. Like a twig in a fireplace. He points at you. It's good. I like it. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out all workers of this magnificent city, he exclaims, as if there's a crowd around him. Vote. Vote with your guts. With your manhood at stake. With your manhood? Damn. You too, Mr. Cityman. Can I see the papers? He gives his companions a glance. Why? Never mind. Okay, good luck fighting tyrants. Thank you, Mr. Cityman. I appreciate it. Hang on. I'm gonna check my inventory to see if I have any stat increase shit. No, that's worse. That's worse. Okay, I got shit. Cool. Oh, no. Not the rally. See the papers? Why? Ooh, really good roll. Just tell me you're an expert now, and that you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes. Also, I'm on your side. Beats the latter. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. Hand out a PPG document, seen it over the scroll. I trust you with these documents again. Oh boy, if you hand those to the orc, this could all be over right now. Tell us we're wrong. I dare you. Because we're not. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what's actually going on here. You can examine certain items in your inventory to access unique dialogue. It's quite light. Magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by signature, Tolstad, Magistrate, Nicholas Darrow. Magistrate. Position beyond... Magistrate, the highest government position beyond the Lord Patriarch. Chosen to rule a district in Norvik for 10 to 12 years, depending on their bloodline. Lord Patriarch, the commander of city forces and top cleric beneath Earth. The title is appointed by Earth. Currently Lord Axum holds the title, having led the city for the past 30 years. He is a withdrawn leader over 80 years of age, and he has put most power in the hands of magistrates. Wait, if Earth is dead, how are we gonna elect a new one? Well, I guess once he dies, it's probably gonna be like either succession or democracy takes over. Axum, the Lord Patriarch of Novik. The supposed face of the Nationalist Party, but due to his withdrawn behavior, most campaigning is done by the magistrates. Magistrate, 5 rulers of the 5 districts. They are the Coin Lord, Home Lord, Shield Lord, Food Lord, and Law Lord. Each has a unique role in the city's bureaucracy. Sometimes the titles switch between districts, but generally the housing districts holds the Home Lord. The palace holds the Law Lord. Housing district, one of 5 districts in Norvik. A poor area on the west side of the river, named as such due to Earth folk, originally being housed here while Earth cleared out the ruins of what is now the palace. Housing, a nickname for the housing district, where the poor lives. The actual test uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Alright, easy roll. If I failed that, I was gonna be pissed. I was gonna be really fucking pissed. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It is perfect, not a single error. Except the date. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Have I seen this kind of document before? Never. It must be rare. Look at dates. Yeah, it's expired. Cool document? It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Is it a legal document? Duh. Seems off. Fascinating. Chief, your shit's expired like a motherfucker. What is it? Checked out the papers. Takes a deep breath. Okay, what did you find, Cityman? Yeah, these papers expired like last week. Takes the papers to shake his head. The groan he mutters, I know, but there's just a mistake, you see. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago, after this supposed expiry date. You should have checked it more carefully. I did when I turned in the application. This error appeared on the document I got back. I'm not at fault here. The dwarf shouts onto the amphitheater. It doesn't matter whether Darl fucked us or not. We're here and they can't make us leave. Darl, one of the original Earthfolk, houses the found Novik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in positions all around this city. Is you as a glare, and I hope for your sake you're not the sorry lad she's hired to do the deed. I'm indecisive. Noticeable. Sits on the ground. On its couch. A dwarven word meaning something along the lines of devilry. Common curse word. Devil. Lawful evil fiend. They are lawyers, soul traders, and either the most efficient types of leaders or the worst types of middle managers. The numbers are dwindling as of late, but in Blood City Bay, they still rule supreme. About Asgal. What about him? Everyone knows Asgal is some dwarven demigod and or controversial leader. Don't piss off the dwarves and just and not to know who Asgal is. I like him. Seems cool. Like? He's Asgal, the great, the kind, our liberator. I apologize. He is cool. Yeah, very. Good ass though. Is this a religion? Well, certainly not. Is it a cult? I don't know who you've been talking to, Mr. Cityman, but let me assure you, Asgal was no god or demigod, or anything related to it. He was a simple man with a dream of a fair and just society. Nothing more. Ouch, sore spot. Nobleman, huh? In the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here. I'm just a foreman on the Tolstad district. Does it matter if he's no, he must be rich. Foreman? I've worked my whole life for the movement. I've earned my title. He's terribly defensive. If you wanted to spark something out of him, you can make him angry. I'm sure you've worked hard for your position. 17 years, human. It's called dedication. Okay, that ended the dialogue. Okay. I spoke with Agent Vera. Really now, what did the brute say? Careful now, the situation's on the blade's edge. You could either taunt him to see if you could get him knocked out, or you could try to reason with them. Or simply tell them to leave. The dwarf is pulsating with a surge of masculinity. This might be the start of a fight, if you're lucky. If you don't leave before sundown, you'll be fined and arrested. Oh yeah? Will you do the honors then, Mr. Cleric City Man? You hear the chuckles among the dwarves. They find you ridiculous in your old school armor. It's going to end poorly. Abort. No, but she'll get someone to do the job. Someone, huh? Some grunt with a paycheck, I bet. And you'll probably get a massive fine, or jail. The dwarves start grumbling among themselves. Hey, he says, leaning. What do you expect me to do, huh? These boys are counting on me. Let them be, why not? They'll be chased away eventually, not your problem. Good. Tell me why it's in his best interest to leave. Search the possible things you could say to narrow it down. The dwarf is clearly in a sensitive situation. He needs to appear a strong leader, one standing against tyranny. You must show him that you're on his side. This battle is against oppression. The cause will be better off with you free. No, I'm gonna say, I don't want to say it's because it was pride. The cause will be better off with you a free man. See thoughts starting to swirl behind the dwarf's dark eyes. He turned to his companions and raised a hand. Boys, we're leaving. Disgruntled as they are, none of them complain too much as they pack up their tools and grab their green banner. We're setting off Alphonse gives you a stern look. You're a strange lad, but I see you're nothing like her. If you want to do some real good on Tolstad, then join us. Find us down on the crossing. He nods and walks away with his band of unhappy doors. Hell yeah, we got the outcome I liked. Finally got rid of him. Whew, let's go talk with the orc again. Oh. Is this a weapon? Ah, shit. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I think that slot is bugged. Yeah. A simple hammer can be useful in a manly pinch. Not good for a fight, though. In advantage situations, we might need a hammer. I mean, it's probably better than a fucking, whatchamacallit, than a broken sword, so I'm gonna put it on. And I like the look of it. Yeah, I like that. Alright, homie. I got it done. I have to say, with all due respect, well done. Right, the dwarves. Oh yes, I saw the whole thing. Circle square conflict complete. The whole thing? So that's how you handle them. By resolving it with a few kind words. Won't say that's not impressive on its own, human. No blood spill, mission complete. Yes, I suppose this is the cleanest solution. Been a great service to the Ascani Reed's training company today. And on the topic of payment, he hands you a pouch of silver coins. $50! Yes, jackpot! Thanks. He gives you a kind smile. May Earth smile upon you. And do visit our trading post down on Water Lane if you have time. I'd love to see you there. A kind lady. Maybe she isn't so bad after all. You'll make great loads of coin working with this orc. I love you! No, that's fucking crazy. Well met, Agent Vera. Same to you, cleric. Now it's just you alone in Circle Square. Quest complete, leave. Fuck yeah, dude. Where's quest complete? I'm actually really happy that we were able to get that done without any like problems. I also like that there was a chance of fight. Like there was actually like a real danger of that. Okay. We got hella money. Eat an apple. Then yeah, having our wisdom up is good. I think we can keep Dex down right now, it's so high on it. So I'm probably gonna put that up. Because I don't want to keep having that charisma hit and keep forgetting about it. And then the hammer's good because we have Constitution, and then I think that means my Constitution's chilling. Good. So no negatives on Constitution, which is a really good plus right now. Tree rising far above, show of nature's true force. Look up at the branches of a bracken tree. It stands in a tall garden towering over. Bracken. A sky tree known for its impervious nature, sometimes called ironwood. The Ilium forest holds the largest collection of branches in the world. Ilium, ancient elven empire, now a shell of its former self. Once ruled by Ilium the Mender, a walking god who signed the treaty with Earth. Their great woodsland stands at the border between Asken and Reed. The Ilium Forest, a great woodland covering most of the border between Asken and Reed. It is domain of the Ilium Elves. Ironwood, common nickname of Brackenwood tree, is majestic. Nature is reaching tall and deep. These roots go below the city, nay, even below the river. Touch the tree. Lands firmly upon the bark. Good, strong tree. I don't see a purpose to this. Look at the branches above. The wind causes the leaves to dance. Wait, between the branches, high above. Oh! Is that a hole in the bark? A hole just wide enough for you to stick your hand inside. There's something up there. Something shiny? Nest? Yes, get up there now.
It cause great physical harm if you fell from that height. And heights are scary. The branches shudder in a sudden gust. Don't. Leaves are quite big. What's a vibration tree again? We'll put the leaves in a salad. That would be it. The vibration tree originates from Elam Forest. Today is a major export resource in Ascani. It is quick to grow and flexible in its usage. Okay. Let me put that on. Alright. Climb that tree. Grab on the trunk. Pressing your entire body against the rough bark, you slowly make your way upwards. Go, go, go. Just a bit more. Fall. Ooh! Perfect. Dude, +5 is crazy. Wrapping your body around the trunk, you lift yourself up. The bark is rough enough for you to get a pretty firm grip. Despite the vertical nature of this feat, you're one foot and hand movement after another, each holding on to dear life. You take a deep breath and reach up, finally getting a hold of one of the upper branches. Done it. Heaving yourself the last way, you get a view you did not expect. A bird's nest, unguarded, full of shiny trinkets. Jackpot. Shove your hand inside the nest. Ooh. Grab the ring. Ring of protection. Ooh. Silverware of the finest kind, with a black stone at the center. Grab the coins. Several crowns going straight into your pocket. Thanks, birds. Grab the polished stone. The bleached white and polished rock doesn't look too valuable until it's in your palm. Feel the tingle. Magic, baby. Get back down. Retracing your steps, you soon find yourself back on solid ground. Bye, tree. Alright, we got a new accessory. What do we got? Damage, high damage? Fuck yes. I like that. I don't know why I like that, but I like that. Wait, can I see that, like, on my hand? Yeah, I wouldn't expect a ring to be seen. Especially since we have gloves. But it was worth a thought. Listen, I've already got, like, fucking hella shit like, that actually does something to the character like this, you know? So I'm pretty fucking happy. Oh, mic fell. Damn, I pulled out this other mic because I thought, oh, what the fuck was that? Because I thought, it wouldn't fall, but, I mean, I guess it's not falling as much. Is this an earthly personal shrine? Pray. The gods are there. First spells. Okay. We got these three, so we might as well put them up. Who the fuck is that? Contemplate milk. No. Contemplate milk. Fine. Comes from a cow. You like it. Maybe you do not. Famous goblin leader. Her reach sharp, her gaze strong. He wants you to investigate the tea shop and report to her. The content of that report will determine much. Contemplate women? They exist. They prosper. You will not have one, for they are not yours to have. Though there might be some who fancy you. If you show yourself to be a good man, or bad, you want the baddies. Okay? Contemplate your fall into the river. It was not an accident. You were not so clumsy. The question here is not why you fell. The question is why do you live? Alright. Good talk. Oh, what do we got? Incense and money. The money. You good? I guess you are good. Oh. The fuck? Look down the pipe. Crawl inside. Now. I'm not going to crawl inside. Because I want to go to the homie and, ooh. Very, very sneaky. I'm gonna go to the chieftain. Embedded in the earth, you find weather-bitten stone, the shape of a spiral. Its edges are worn down, smooth almost, and behind you lies the head of what was once a snail statue. Whatever god or symbolism this once denoted time has ground down. It is a monument to nothing now. Something here. Can you understand it yet? Its purpose? Just the surface. It's cold. Your hands run across the stone, finding it more coarse than you thought. The ridges in the spiral are even smoother. You find they are not at all. Following it, you feel the markings of a sculptor's pick. They are smoothed out, as if not produced by mortal hands but by magic precision. What's more, you do feel the outline of a script, symbols, runes. Your fingers trace them faintly along the spiral shell of the snail. The symbol does not mean anything to you. If you had comprehend languages, you could understand the script just by touching it. I'm not gonna read that because it's self-explanatory. With the snail stuff, Norvik is built upon layers and layers of rune. One of those layers, one of the oldest, were a snail folk. Thus, you surely find many of those snail symbols and spiral shapes around the city. Tell me your secrets. No response. Your secrets, damn it! Punch the monument. Your first makes contact with a hard surface, a crack falls along with a shooting pain up your arm, spreading through. Fuck. Fuck! The crack is your bones as well. The crack is in your bones. Alright, you're alright, Rock. You're alright. Rock stares at you menacingly, but a piece of it fell off from your violent act. Pick up the shard. You put it in your pocket. But you damaged it with your fist? This stone is very brittle. Not a leave. No, you're not someone I can talk to. That was notepad? Okay. I don't remember Snell too much from the demo. Granted, I didn't really do stuff with him that much from what I remember. You find the goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Reedsian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. Superficial fellow. The goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess, you're a cleric. Glancing down towards the river with a worried expression. Taking you for granted? This goblin needs to learn humility. You didn't notice when you helped me up get her from the cliff? I mean, yeah. But I assumed the idiot who ended up down there wasn't the professional Earthguard cleric we were looking for. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for me. This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. You should greet him properly, give him a traditional Dama salute. Nice to meet you, Snow. You raise your arms up in the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized goblin tribe. What are you doing? Blair, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. Goblin clears the throat. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. It's exasperate more like. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne. But, warns you, raises claws toward it. You want to meet the old lady looking like this? You really got all messed up from playing around on those cliffs. They're floating around the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He's insulting you. The gall, you should teach him. I fell into the river. Is there a shocked line? Wait, really? It's fine, someone fished me up. Lucky you, I suppose. Just dust yourself off. Dragon's waiting for you. Maybe I should go with like a more, I guess, not traditional goblin voice, but like... No, I like what I'm doing for Snow. He seems like a prim and proper dude. The dragon's waiting for you, trust me. You don't want to disappoint her. She's spooky? Yeah, real scary. Insult her, she'll bite your head off. And she'll scorch your corpse to dust. He laughs and crosses his arms. But seriously, she will fuck you up if you don't. Say more about this lady. Sure, for starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's best time you do your damn job, cleric. Okay, give me to her. Good, but just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edge and, He grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. This dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. Tell her what she wants to hear and you'll be fine. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He's always with you. Falling down the stairs. You do so. Great stride. Yeah, sure. So I won't lie, I've been thinking about this game and then post when I want to play. And there is one Sacred River fights against Red Rocks. There is one I do kind of want to play that's a new release, like a very new release. But I gotta sit on it for a bit. Because it wouldn't be on sale. Goblin Garden. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this is just gonna be orb. That's fine. I do not mind. Dragon herself. Approaching below a sprawling tree. The Boltros goblin stands beside the Growmaster. Go ahead, cleric. The proud smirk, he motions toward the wooden throne. You should stand before the throne, address her court. None? I can steal from her? Oh, Jesus Christ. Slowly regenerate. Oh my god, okay. You approach the throne. Sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree, its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits the tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her shrill voice echoes out throughout the chamber. She's talking to you, the cleric. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her words are tainted in disdain. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human. Dominion. She has control here. Why am I sitting here waiting? It's not that late, only been like a day. Tread lightly. You need her on your side. Make sure she knows you're on hers. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. My apologies, lady. Her frown turns into a weary expression. Whatever. You're dancing on a fine line. Hers is a frightful presence. Can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. That's really bad. No. Shit. Get out of here. Turn and run. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling on the intense duress as you turn and run. A high-pitched scream echoes down to the depths between trees and fungi-covered cavern walls. The reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you are not around to see or hear. Where am I? You've been here for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside of an empty barrel. How did I get here? Unsure. All this is rather confusing. Wait, am I hidden in the barrel? More or less. The dragon chased you, maybe. As you do, you realize the barrel is but one of many, located in a tunnel you've never seen before. There he is. I see him. Cleric. Uh-oh. You have now wasted another precious hour. Please do not run away. Oh, fuck, I forgot the voice. Amazing. Please try not to scare you off again. Maybe she'll actually be nice to you now? Running away is always an option. In fact, you're still alive means it's also a smart option. He's now panting next to the throne. He's running around for nearly an hour looking for you. The goblin is dedicated. You'll give him that. I apologize, Lady Sageleaf. Yes, whatever. Let us continue. The dragon leans in her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets ascend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno. In the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. The way she says that causes you to tremble. And yet Magistrate Darrow, she spits the name out like a curse word, he alone believes the Hollowbridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Why does Darrow say that? Because he is a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. Sick burn. Horrific slander.
What is your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law in Lower Tolstad. The definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground, some as below water level. Magistrate speaks for the city. Claps her hands together. See? This is what I've been dealing with. Blind faith in a failing system. She lets out a frustrated groan. It feels like a roar of a lion. And where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out on a corner of the central fort, just above the holes, next to the pillar. She snaps her fingers towards the goblin to her right. That means it's part of a core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, property is legally on the ground rental unit. He says, bowing his head. Lady, my people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises. To deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it is the city's business. We should keep our nose out of it. Corruption plain and simple. Sounds shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. Don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf? He turns to you. The magistrate says it was an incident involving a fireplace failure. You've yet to send anyone to actually investigate the scene. How can we know that? What? Shit suddenly broke. Stop talking to yourself. You're tripping over your words. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say, how can you know? Glances towards this lady. We've kept an eye on that. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. I believe food traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folk. The gods. The gods. She says, her voice almost purring. I wonder. Who were the injured? We've only managed to get one name of the chaos, a certain Frank, son of Frank. Was said to have been walked away with lesser burns. That's the sort of prefix used by Earthfolk, a human most likely. That ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventureman, end quote. Another said, looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Either he went down to the dungeon or went out over to Water Lane. Got it. And remember, if he's wearing yellow, he's got style. Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. The goblin knows it's fake, but it's only a lead. That's a fake name. Dungeoneer? If you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below, just in case, despite the dangers. Down to Water Lane? Yeah, seemed like he was heading in that direction. But down can mean a number of things, Water Lane included. Fancy yellow outfit? I'm assuming some type of Reedsian fashion. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? We don't know. Now, we don't know. They've not located a man despite major efforts. Do you know anything? The goblin does not respond. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking way down the stairs, maybe to the crossing, or maybe somewhere else. We don't know. Anything else you do know? Noah gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories. We need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption. Madness. You claws of the wooden throne. Politics. Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. The spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction. I'll bring justice to Norvik. I certainly hope so. The lady clears her throat. Loudly. Everyone holds their breath when she speaks. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthgark City Clerics shall investigate the tea shop and Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. Words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. The dragoness spoke. Not solemnly. She looks upon you with a grim expression. Snell. Yes, Lady Sageleaf? You're the handler of this case. You worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. You catch the golem trying to stop a grin from spreading across his face. Ooh la la, complimented by his queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together you would have to access the upper and lower Tolstad. Both upper and lower Tolstad. You got the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was gonna be fun. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this. Do not disappoint me, Snell. It appears you've received the party member on divine mission. Decided to be a damn goblin. Why are you fucking dogging on Snell, man? Fuck you. Member to the party. He ignores you. Goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. At your service, Lady Sageleaf. She grins. Yes, you are. Now takes a steps forward. First priority is the tea shop. You need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. One friend. Unlock Snell as a companion. Snell is joined as a companion. You can speak to him if you need help finding a way across Tolstad. For as much as he told you, there's still a danger you're missing here. You should investigate the tea shop thoroughly. You should also look for that witness. Yeah, our Frank, dressed in yellow. He winces. Gods, that's funny. Either on Water Lane or down in the city below. Yeah, the port or the dungeon. I suggest the port since it's slightly less life-threatening, generally speaking. Or again, access to the shop. Talk to your boss, Darrow. Or I guess he's not your direct boss or whatever, but you'll need to get an audience with him. You want to get inside the tea shop. Right. Where's the tea shop again? You know the massive pillar reaching endlessly up in the sky? Yeah, just west of that. I like you already, Snell. Yeah, mutual for sure. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Alright, hell yeah. We got Snell. We're more or less caught up to where I think I was in the demo, as far as I remember. We do have this person to talk to, and then I think a few other things, but I think we're more or less caught up. I don't even remember if I finished the conflict with the dwarves, but who knows? Well, probably whoever watched the VOD and actually fucking remembers it. Okay. Honestly, I feel like that's a really good first session. We got out with mostly some good rolls, a really crazy roll to kick off the session. Let me eat this. Can't eat too far. Okay, that's good to know. I guess I'll just keep it normal then. Only one. But yeah. That being said, we're gonna call it a session. Number 4. Alright, perfect. So, that being said, I'd like to thank each and every one for coming out today. I'd like to thank Akko, I'd like to thank Inu, and I'd like to thank all the lurkers as well. This is good. I'm happy to have started finally playing this. Oh, that's fucking dope. What the fuck? That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, and then you get album release. What the fuck? Oh shit. The album's on fucking Spotify. Yo, what the fuck? That's cool. Listen, if I is that a lore thing right there? That's cool. Okay. Listen, if there's a fucking vinyl that gets dropped for this, I'm already gonna buy it. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So I don't know when next stream is gonna be. Either it's gonna be later, what is technically today, or probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow is an important day for me. So the time for the 2 days I'm gonna possibly get a stream are later today, when I've slept, because I have a really jank ass sleep schedule, or on Wednesday.
After that, it's not gonna happen. It won't. If it doesn't happen within that time frame, then next week, uh, in the middle of the week, because I'm gonna be out of town, and I'm gonna be. And then middle of the week is the only time because I'm gonna be fucking out of town again. For not as long, but again. But and then it's just whatever I want. So maybe hopefully later today. If not, then Wednesday, hopefully, assuming I stick to that, which I do want to. To your stream, hey, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I'm really, really excited, man. I'm already so fucking into it. It's been a minute since I've actually started giving a fuck about how I wanted to voice these characters, and I'm really liking it. And the art style is hating for me, as always, as it always did before. I'm really excited to see where this is gonna go. I think this is gonna be like, this might be one of my new favorite games. I won't lie. Is that crazy to say that? Maybe, because I haven't really played much, but like, from looking from a distance without playing the whole game, I'm really, really fucking liking it. But yeah, level. Oh, I didn't even see it's a rogue. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. You arrived in Tulsa via waking up in the morgue. You've picked up a goblin psychic, and now, well, need to focus on the actual job. The tea shop that just blew up. First off, you still get inside the inches. Okay, so this is like, we're getting the main story. That's really fucking cool. That's, dude, it's the details that are getting me. Anyways, before I start gushing about this game all over again, thank you all so much for coming out today. Appreciate it so much, and I shall see y'all hopefully on either later or Wednesday. But in general, I shall see y'all later. Peace out, y'all.